Hi Cancer, welcome back, welcome in. Thank you all so much for stopping by, exchanging energy. We're going to be doing a daily reading. This will be for April 21st, 2022. Although these are daily readings, time-stamped. We all know time is fluid, so if you click on this message, it is for you. Alright, before we get started, we're going to use our singing bowl, like always, to clear the energy and connect to the collective watching this video so we can receive the highest, most accurate, relevant message for you guys. So, if you would like to use this time to call any specific guides, archangels, deities you want to be present, please feel free to do so. The more, the merrier. All right. Okay, let's get into it, guys. Hope everyone is enjoying their day so far. I'm not going to take any of those because I haven't properly shuffled yet. So, alright, Spirit speak to me and through me, to the Cancer Collective, please. What do they need to know at this time, those watching this video? Cancer Collective watching this video. Cancer all placements. What do you need to know at this time? Most accurate, most relevant. It's too many. Most relevant messages for them at this time. What do they need most right now, Spirit? What do they need most? Three of Wands. Okay. A solid plan. That's what you need most right now. You need a solid plan. You may have ideas for things that you want to accomplish, that you want to start, that you want to venture into. But I feel like you're lacking a solid plan, foundation, direction even. So that could be what you're needing to focus on right now. Focus your energy on today, the next few days, is getting a solid plan in place. This could even be, if it's not as specific as like a business plan or like a set path, it could just be a very detailed image of what you want your life to be, what you want it to look like, what you want to do for work day to day, the people that you would be around, the car that you would drive, the house you live in, things like that. It's all a plan. It's all a vision. Spirit is also saying to spend some time in your vortex. Maybe it needs a little bit of an update. It needs to be like reorganized, or some things need to be removed, updated, things like that. And when I say your vortex, I'm talking about the things that we put into our desires. What our desires. It goes into this vortex. If you watch anything Abraham Hicks or Jerry Esther Hicks, they talk about the vortex a lot and getting into it and staying in it as much as possible. I feel like that's what Spirit is calling you to do today. Focus on today. Alright, what else? What else do we have for Cancer at this time, please, Spirit? Most accurate, relevant messages at this time. King of Swords. There could be an air sign person, masculine, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius person in your life that is significant at this time. Maybe the plan is in regards to them. What is your plan? Do you have a future with them? Do you see them in your future? If so, in what capacity? In what regard? To what degree? All of those sorts of things I feel like you need to be very clear and concise about right now. With the King of Swords, this brings a certain amount of clarity, a certain amount of concise energy, very much to the point. They know what they want. They are very cut and dry. There's no in between. It's either this or that with air signs a lot of the time. All right, and they can be very direct as well. It's not any like fucking around. And I'm going to take this because it flipped over twice. Yeah, just, I feel like this has a lot to do with this plan. Just get really clear about what you want and stand firm on it. Don't be flimsy when it comes to your ideas. When someone asks you what you see for yourself in the future, stand firm in it, stand proud, and say it with confidence. Because I feel like you kind of waver sometimes when people maybe don't even question it. They just ask you, and just you saying it out loud can make you feel kind of silly. So you kind of backtrack a little bit and change your plans, change your ideas to kind of placate and please other people a little bit. I see you coming out of that though, coming out of a people pleasing, trying to make everybody happy, carrying the weight of what everybody thinks of you, what they want you to do with your life, sort of feelings, to very much coming up with your own vision, your own plan, and living it the way that you see it. There's also an energy of an upgrade coming to your money, an upgrade coming to your living situation. You could be getting a new house. You could be looking at new houses, maybe a renovation, an addition, things of that nature. This is very much upgrade, elevating, luxurious homes, luxuriating, period. This could be taking time to take a bath, taking the time to do a facial, hair masks, all of those kinds of things, getting your nails done. Anything and everything like that is very much Nine of Pentacles energy. You also have it next to the Page of Pentacles. I feel like you're going to be in a very sweet, loving space towards yourself. You might just be being a little bit more gentle and tender towards yourself the next few days. I don't know, I just see you being very sweet and loving towards yourself and soft is what I'm getting while you do these things. This could also be, this is funny, this could also be like rearranging your home in a way that would make your inner child happy, your younger self. Like, oh my god, 14-year-old me would have loved my room like this, would have loved this paint color, would have loved XYZ. Those kinds of things is what I'm getting from this. You're upgrading your home in a manner that makes your inner child just kind of scream and squeal because it's so excited. Alright, definite increase in your income and your money. This is having enough to share and to spare, having enough to pay all of your bills, having enough to not only pay your bills, but do other things, do extra things, and then even still having enough to help those around you as well if they need it. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So a Seven of Swords came out, Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck with that. So I will say there's a little bit of sneakery. There's a little bit of someone feeling like they've gotten away with something, keeping secrets. With yesterday's reading, we talked a little bit about a betrayal, someone thinking that someone keeping something from you. There could be some distrust somewhere. And this is coming out again with the Seven of Swords. This person feels like they're getting away with something. This could be someone stealing from you. Lying by omission as well is what I'm hearing. That's not typically what I get from this card, but someone could be not blatantly lying to your face, but it could be that they are not telling you the whole truth regarding something. Alright, we're going to do one more card. One more card for Cancer, please. I'm going to do an Oracle card. One more card for Cancer. What do they need to know today? What is the most important? What is the most important? Why do I keep saying that? Important information for them to know today. Messages for the Cancer Collective watching this video at this time. What do we have for them? Okay. Four of Swords flipped over. That indicates to me that you probably know about this. Whatever this sneaky energy is, I feel like you're picking up on it, which doesn't surprise me. Cancers are very intuitive, very in tune. We pick up on people's mannerisms. When they're lying, we can tell. Okay, there's the Death card again. And the Ace of Pentacles, again, on the bottom of the deck. new opportunities for income, new ways to make money, exploring new ideas when it comes to money, how you earn your money, having to earn money instead of create it and attract it, become it. All right, Death card. This is Scorpio energy. I don't think it was you guys. It might have been Pisces that got this yesterday with the Ten of Swords, but very much an ending. There is something that it doesn't have to be a literal death, although it can be, and if it is and you are experiencing that, I greatly sympathize with that, and I hope that you guys find healing and comfort somehow, some way. But again, it doesn't always have to be a physical death. It could be the death of a mindset. It could be the death of limiting beliefs, the death of a habit, death of a relationship, situation, job, anything like that. But it's a very big ending that I feel like has been coming for a long time. The Death card has been showing up a lot in recent readings. So it's something that is bound to happen one way or another. So it's just one of those things where you need to let go and release. Start the process of healing through release being the first step. Oh, where'd my book go? Oh, there it is. That was silly. It was right in front of my face. Alright, for the Beltane Oracle, Seasons of the Witch, which is this deck here, we have boundaries, which I think are always very important. Boundaries. Self-respect. Self-love can be expressed in many different ways. Sometimes it needs to manifest in a spa day with girlfriends, getting up to exercise, or sleeping in later than usual, while at other times it manifests in the need to be set and in the need to set and enforce boundaries so that no one person completely drains you of your energy. No one is allowed or even needs to take all of you. No one has the right to demand all of your time, energy, or resources, or any parts of who you are. It isn't selfish to want to keep some things for yourself, as doing so is a show of self-respect and an understanding that you cannot give what you do not have. Imagine trying to give more of your time when you don't have enough time in the day to do what's already on your plate. Imagine spending more money when you're already in debt, or giving more of your energy to make someone else happy when you've been depressed for a very long time. You have pulled boundaries because you're giving too much of yourself away without recharging your batteries. You are encouraged to say no more often, at the very least, not right now, which is very powerful, because I feel like a lot of people struggle with the idea of saying no outright and letting it be a no. But you're allowed to, first of all, no explanation. No is a complete sentence. Let's be clear about that. But also, not right now. I like that because it's not so harsh and it's not so definitive. And it's a little bit easier for people to digest, which might be easier for you to say because it is easier for people. I feel like it could be speaking to this, I almost said Libra, but King of Swords, which is Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, masculine. It could be speaking to needing to set boundaries with that particular person. They could be asking a lot of you, and this Death card could actually indicate that this whole situation needs to come to an end if there is an air sign in your life who is very demanding of your time, energy, money, body, anything like that you just feel, I don't know, they could be living with you right now and it's like they're not living by the house rules and it could be really irritating for you. Make sure that you set those boundaries and let them know, even if you already have before. Me personally, I don't like feeling like a nag. I don't like telling people what to do because I feel like they should already know. Like, I shouldn't have to tell you to take your shoes off when you come in the door. I shouldn't have to tell you to take your work clothes off when you come home. I shouldn't have to tell you to do the dishes. Things like that. Like, I hate being the one that's always like, you need to do this, you need it. So I just let it go. but it irritates me to no end. I'm not going to lie. I don't like having a dirty house, and I don't like being the only one who contributes to cleaning the house when I'm not the only one that lives here. That's a pet peeve of mine. If it's yours as well, make sure that you articulate that and communicate those boundaries, no matter how irritating it may be for you to have to even do that. Like, why am I even having to say this to you? You should know. First of all, I've said it to you before. Second of all, it's common sense kind of stuff. I feel like this all kind of goes together, this right here. This also could indicate that you're needing to set some boundaries with your children. Maybe you're coming into like a work-life balance and you're trying to work from home, but it's like they're not really allowing you to. They're very much wanting all of your time, and it's like, okay, we need some new rules here because I have to do certain things at certain times, whether you like it or not. So I feel like that could be, there's obviously several situations here because I'm reading for a collective. I try my hardest to cover all of them without making it confusing and convoluted. But that is what I'm getting. I feel very strongly you need to set some boundaries with an air sign. You may even need to confront some deceit within that situation and then bring it to an end for good one last time. If this is someone who you have been up and down, in and out with, on and off, is actually the term I was looking for, on and off with for a very long time, I think it's time for it to be off forever. Let the dead stay dead. Let's not bring any more life to corpses. Let's not reanimate them and pretend like it's all good when it is not at all. Alright guys, I'm going to leave it at that. I'm trying to keep these around 15 minutes, little short daily readings for you guys. I will be back next time, and I will see you all later. I love you so much. Bye.